What are you doing, Gus? Hey y'all, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Splitting Tracks. Hi, good boy. Hi, good boy. Today we've got some treats for the birds. All right. Oh, those mosquitoes, I swear as soon as summer comes, they all pop out. We have had a big week, so much going on. It is the last week of school, which even though we homeschool, there is still so much going on. On Gus. He's a good boy. But I had a fun tip for y'all. I'm sure so many people know this, and it's probably one of those things that you're not supposed to share because we want to keep it a secret. I gotta tell y'all, because it's a really cool trick. When you go to the grocery store, always ask for the box of scraps. They may have somebody that they're contracted to give them to. They may have a famous favorite person that comes in that they hand it off to, but it can't hurt to ask, and you can end up with a box of treats. So here you see, this is kind of a smaller one. Got an onion, an avocado, which we won't give to the birds because it's poisonous. Limes, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. A mango, which honestly looks fine to me, but this is what I was excited about. I actually had to Google the PLU, which is the little code here, because I did not know what this was. Turns out it's a papaya. So I did a little bit more research. I'm super cautious. I know animals tend to be smart enough that they only eat what's good for them. With birds in captivity, animals in captivity, you got to be a little bit more cautious because they like anything that's new. So I did some research. Turns out papaya is an amazing snack for birds. It's really good for them because number one, they like it. It's sweet, it's fresh, but the vitamin content, especially vitamin A, is really high, and the sugar content is really low. So it was suggested they actually make bird treats out of papaya. So we're gonna take this massive thing. Oh, mosquitoes. Take this massive thing, cut it up, go out and, hi mamas. Always something to pay attention to here. We're gonna cut this up, take it out to the birds and see what they think of a new treat. Now, I will say I'm definitely gonna cut it up, not just so that each bird gets a different piece, but I've noticed they're wary. They can tell different snacks that I bring in. The other day I took in a blackberry to Mrs. Tragopon. She acted so terrified. This tiny little blackberry, but it was different than the strawberry and watermelon I'd been bringing. She wouldn't eat it for the longest time, but as soon as she took a bite and realized it was safe, oh my gosh, she almost took off a finger. She just attacked. It was so good. So gonna cut it up so it's a little less, you know, that's about bird size, a little less monstrous to them, a little less scary, and hopefully they enjoy the good summery treat. Okay, total squirrel moment here, but I have to share. I planted clover seed instead of grass seed. It's just, I like the way it looks. It's easier to take care of, takes less water, better for the bees. But here's the problem. When we were gone on vacation, it all blossomed, and now I have honeybees all over my lawn, and I can't bring my heart to mow the lawn. But it was driving me crazy. It did not look like it was on purpose. It looked like I was being a lazy bum. So here was my win. I don't know if y'all can see from here, but I took and did a mowed perimeter around the main flowery area. So it looks like it's done on purpose and well maintained, but there are still plenty of blossoms for the pollinators. course, we gotta start out with Mrs. Tragopon. She is my favorite one to give treats to. Oh, honey. Is that good? Oh, here comes Mr. Tragopon waiting for his turn. Come on, handsome. Well, come on. I'm not gonna reach all the way over there for you. I've noticed the birds definitely like the juicier, squishy foods. Especially the Tragopons. They just love the watermelon and strawberries. That was my finger. All right, Mrs. Tragopon's turn. Ow! Watch your aim, dude. That's my finger. Well, I think the papaya is definitely a win, y'all. One of my favorite parts about being out here is all the sounds. Pedro and him singing to me when I bring him food. The bobwhite quail screaming to each other in the background. That has just created such a magical world back here. It's so peaceful. I'm so fortunate to be able to spend time back here. Love the sounds. I'm out here giving all the birds treats. Hello, Prince. He's still kind of learning about treats. And I noticed I hadn't seen the mama with the meat birds. And Lorelai pointed out the smart little thing found a chicken coop and an open door. Hi, mamas. You want to give your baby some treats? Let's see if she'll do it. I love when she calls the babies over for treats. There she goes. What do you guys think? Do you like the papaya? Oh, big stretch. Well, super messy, icky, sticky job, but oh my gosh, the birds seem to absolutely love it. And it's just a really fun thing. It's like feeding your kids super nutritious meals, bringing the birds out treats that are full of vitamins and a little change for their diet. It's just kind of fun. So next time you're in your local grocery store, make sure to ask them. Don't you laugh at me, little miss. She thinks it's funny when I get tongue-tied. Make sure the next time you're in your local grocery store, just ask. Maybe they'll have a little box of scraps for you to take home. Y'all have a wonderful night.